When to sleep with a guy. So to make this answer simpler, I'm going to divide two groups. Women who do not want to commit to a relationship, who do not want to have a boyfriend. We're going to call this group a casual sex. I'm not going to talk about this group today. I'm going to record a video after this, and it's going to be called casual sex. So this is not the group that we're discussing today. We are discussing women who want to have a long-time partner, want to have a husband, or want to have a boyfriend, when to sleep with a guy. So the answer is very simple. However, it's very controversial. The subject is very controversial out there. Some of male coaches say it doesn't matter. Don't think that you're giving up the best part of yourself. The best part is you. Sex is only one aspect. So have sex whenever you feel like it. First night, second night, third night, whenever you feel. If you're attracted to a guy, go have fun. Now, majority of male coaches say no, you should definitely wait to sleep with a guy. This evokes a very negative response from women and from female coaches, not all, but some. And it goes something like this. Well, this is a total BS that we have to wait. I'm a modern woman and I can do whatever I want. I support myself. I also have needs. And so you guys go around and do whatever the hell you want. So I will do also what I want, and I will want to have sex. If I want to have sex, don't tell me that it's immoral. I don't want to hear about it. It's complete BS. It goes something like this. Now, it's understandable with this rage. Do you feel how it's angry? Where this rage is coming from. Now, I grew up in Russia. I grew up in Russian literature. We started reading Dostoevsky when we were very young, 14 years old, maybe even 13. We had to read it and analyze it in order to pass the exam. So in all those Russian novels, there were three possible outcomes for women who gave themselves to a man before the marriage. So this kind of woman, she either dies by the end of the novel. Usually she commits a suicide, throws herself off the cliff or something, or she becomes a prostitute, or she's completely ostracized from the society. So I remember I came to my Russian literature teacher and I said, this is so unfair. Why is this so? And I remember she said, she's actually died recently. She said to me, well, it is unfair, but this is the cross we have to bear as women. This is what she said. And I said, no. And I remember this anger rising up in me. I will have a lot of men when I grow up. I will sleep with a lot of men when I grow up, and I will still be respected, and I will still live, and I will still thrive. I said something like this. See that anger? So the same anger is coming out from those girls online who say, no, I can have sex whenever, first, third night, whenever I want. Okay, so but now let's see what happens in reality. What really happens? The answer is yes, you should wait to sleep with a guy. And sometimes it's very hard because your hormones are flowing and you want sex. You want sex. But if you're looking at that guy to be your longtime partner, before jumping into having sex, let's qualify him first. It's simple as that. When you are hired for a corporate job, they have tons of interviews with you. They bring you back and forth, asking more and more intimate questions about you in order for them to understand whether you qualify for this position or not. And then they do a background check on you, and then maybe they will offer you the position. So think of that the same way, because you're looking at the potential father of your children. Make sure he's qualified to be a father of your children in order to bring up a healthy children mentally, physically, and everything. So what happens if you jump with him into bed on the first or third night? The third night rule is, though, in 2 days you can actually know everything about the guy. Of course not. Of course you can't. So when you sleep with him right away, now what women do? They confuse sexual connection with emotional connection. Now, if the sex is great, women already thinks that she's in love. It's all those oxytocins in her mind, in her brain rather. She's already picturing how the kids are going to look. Your mutual kids are going to look. For guys, it does not work like this. Yes, oxytocin is a pair bonding hormone, but it does not work exactly for guys like that. For them, great sex is just great sex. So he might be coming back for just that great sex, right? They can have all kinds of things. They can have moral standard that if a woman gave her, it still happens very often. I hear guys say, she's easy. She's only good for a great fuck. They still talk like this. Now, unfair? Yes. Those guys need to grow up. Those are not mature men, by the way. You know, they need to grow up. They need to be more respectful to women. But we're not talking about this right now. We're only talking about how to protect your feelings, right? So you sleep with him. So the next day, he does not call you. It happens all the time. Or he calls you only for this great sex. And often women think, well, I'm just going to be so great in bed, he will never leave me. That's an illusion. Or she thinks, but if I don't give it to him right now, he might find it somewhere else. But do you see how this is like you're not cherishing yourself. This coming from a low self-esteem, this kind of statement. So either he does not call and your self-worth goes even more down, or you start dating and you're going to find out that after 2-3 months that the guy is still on Match.com looking for other women, or you're going to find out that he has anger problems you cannot deal with, or he has some sort of addiction you don't want the future father of your children have this kind of addiction, and so on and so forth. You basically find out that this man is not qualified to be your boyfriend, your future husband. So then you have to break up. But what happens, you've been having great sex with him already. It's going to be much harder to break up. So why not to wait and see if he checks all the boxes that are important for you. And then when you feel, it's like those employers, when they feel like, okay, we've asked all the questions, we protected ourselves, we feel like this is a good chance that this person can do a great job. And people still make mistakes. And yes, you can still make a mistake, but you're doing your best not to make that mistake by qualifying a man, whether he is fit to be your long-time partner. Please wait, get to know him, and then of course, and if you don't like the sex, if you learn that you're incompatible after that, of course you can try to work it out, because it's possible to work it out. All the sexual things, it's possible to work it out. But if you think that you absolutely can't, then you can break up. But at least you did your best. And because you didn't spend a lot of time having sex with him and bonding with him, because it's impossible to extract emotion from sex, no matter what they tell you. And no matter how we conceal, like, I don't care. He didn't call. I don't care. I'm selfish. I'm self-sufficient. Self-sufficient. No. You are hurt. You are hurt. I've been there. I've seen it happens all the time, every time. And then you have to recover and start again. Recover and start again. I love you. Your desires matter. Your desires matter. Subscribe. Ring the bell. Go and learn how to love yourself. The book in the description below will help you. It's free. Human nation, chaos inside our minds, causing all these funked up actions, souls and hearts.